Actually, they're coming around the corner.
I'll watch them from down here.
Is he racing today?
When I tell you to cut them off, do it right then so we won't have to delay.
So, I just have a good time. That's all I do.
Hey, Dave!
1 minute pause.
Dave!
1 minute.
We stopped the barrel?
Do not stop at the barrels on the first lap.
What?
You do not stop at the barrels on the first lap.
Better keep quiet, we don't want to do like this. the booger. That hole is getting everybody that comes through here, and they've got to come through here again. They either have to come through here, or they try to make it over there and across. And I'm out of breath because I have been helping pull these guys out of here. I hope he's already been through there. Yeah, he's going the other way. He knows. Let's see what he's gonna be able to do. He's circumnavigating that hole. Oh, that guy that just made it. Just came through there. Now he's gotta hit that hole there. Okay, that's not so bad. Here comes another, there's another one. Oh, he's... Let's see which route he's gonna take. Guy's telling you better go the other way. He's not taking this morning. There you go. We told you. Trying to fix an alternate route because this one is catching everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, here comes some more. Let's see what they're gonna try. They've already been through here, they know better. Oh, here comes another one. Let's watch it. Yep. Just catching. There it is. That's the route. That hole is a booger. Trying to fix a new route. Okay, everybody knows by now, I guess. Don't try that one. They're going around him now. They all know now. They made him a new way. Well, the guy tried to come from that way. Doesn't work. You have to come from this way. Get across. I've got my glasses all muddy. Here comes another one from that hole up front there. That real booger. Now he's got to come on down here. This way. He's gone. Gone back home. Something's rattling there. Up there, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
But that creek winds on down until we get here. And that's where the ATV riders have to get to. It's right there. All the way from that booger of a hole up there that has been catching everybody, causing them to turn somersaults almost. And someone else is stuck in there again, I see. So, somebody else couldn't wait. They got stuck in there. There they are, having to be pulled out. And he's checking his bike. He might have broken something. Here comes another rider. He's taking the other route now that they've set up. And he makes it across, I believe. There he comes. That's almost a relief right there. Latest casualty of the mud hole. Okay. Still trying to make an alternate route. We're trying the alternate route here. Okay, it works. It worked. The alternate route is working okay, but we don't know how long it's going to last because the logs are being torn up rapidly. They're probably going to have to keep replacing them. Those bikes are coming through there, spinning on them. So maybe they'll last a while. Okay, it's working pretty good. Okay, it's stalled there. I guess they have to throttle down when they get there, and sometimes it creates a stall. Those guys chose to go the other way. And he's taking the other route. Here they come again. Spectators all in the woods, watching their favorite rider, watching out for their favorite rider. There we go. This is in the mud hole. Another victim in the mud hole. That's you. Let me help. Go!
great. It takes a lot of talent and skill. It's
Where
a
you
good
from?
sport. Durham.
Durham.
Yeah.
Can you follow this?
Just started following it a lot. Really enjoying it. The good people.
Who do you know that's in it?
Don't really know anybody. No, my boyfriend races some, but not this kind.
Oh, okay. Which number is he?
35.
Well, you can't see the numbers anymore.
That's right. He's not here today, though.
Oh, he's not here.
No, he's not racing this today. He's photography.
Oh, okay. Well, there's a casualty down there. What did he lose?
Oh. Great.
Where's the rest of the bike? Where's the rest of the bike?
Sitting up there.
Huh?
Sitting up there.
How you get this one down here?
It fell off. That's what happens when you're trying to win the overall.
How did you manage that?
The bracket's broke on the back of the bike. The bracket's broke and it's hard to ride without a seat.
Yeah. Okay, who are you?
My name's Rick Wagner. I'm from High Point, North Carolina. We usually don't run the Nationals, but we figure we try one of them here.
Okay, well, you gotta run another one?
Yeah, we'll probably hit Blackwater and Winter Place. We've been running the North Carolina Hare Scramble Series, so we sort of stay toward down around the house.
Okay, well, good luck next time.
I heard that.
He had a good time. Second time he's ever run the National. But he's out for today. A real treacherous area down here. It was okay when we first came. It was going pretty good. But the more bikes that come through, the worse it gets. Now they're bottled up over there again. Now they're getting off to help each other, frantically trying to see what they can do. There goes one of the spectators to help out. Yeah, here they come. It's bottlenecking. All right, we almost lost the rider there. That mud hole is getting rough. Only the most skilled drivers are going to make it through there now. There's another casualty. Okay, he finally broke loose. There he goes. You can't see the numbers anymore. So much mud. So you don't know who's racing. And if you see a bit of mud on the camera lens, well, haha, guess what? Is this fun? Fun. It would be terrible if they're not having fun. Stuck again.
What happened? Didn't start properly. Had to kick it too much. Stalls and won't restart. Something wrong with the ignition, I think.
Well, there's only about 20 minutes to go.
Is that all?
Yeah.
Well, I'll go ahead and finish this lap then if I can get it going.
Okay, where you from?
Belpre, Ohio.
Okay. Down here where everybody's getting stuck up.
And I've never had any problem in it. Just
Made it through it?
gotta watch what you're doing.
Well, it's getting worse each time the bikes come through there, though.
Yeah, there's a good path there if they just look for it.
It's coming from a veteran.
Well, got lucked out.
What happened here?
Top radiator hose come out of the head. All lost all my water.
Think you're gonna be able to get it going again?
I doubt it. I'm gonna get the plug in it and see if it'll cool down enough that I can get back to the pit. Maybe we can get something to make it last.
Where you out of?
Belle Vernon, Pennsylvania, by Pittsburgh.
Okay. Good luck. Hope you get it restarted. Trying to get out. I think he's done for. Now this guy's sitting up there waiting, see what he can figure out about how to get out of here. Pretty well stuck here. Is that muddy enough for you? Let's see if he's gonna make it. No. If this is cross-country racing, I wonder what muddy racing is. This is about like the mud run. That's what it is now, ladies and gentlemen. The mud run. Cross-country mud run is more like what this is. I mean, they are stuck. I've never seen anything like this in my entire life, and most of you have not either. I guarantee. Whoa. Let's see what happens here. Turn around, find a way, let's go, see what we can figure out. Well, if you're looking for a smooth ride, you came to the wrong place and you're watching the wrong television show. I'll tell you that. Because this is anything but a smooth ride. That's what you call being stuck in the mud. Now, this gentleman told me that there is a good path through there, but you just have to look for it, and apparently there is, because these guys have found the path. I guess it's just a matter of picking your spots, because you can find your way through. However, it's too late to tell these guys that, because they are stuck. But they have found a way around. Just ride on through it. Is that what you say? Just ride on through it. Find the good path.
Yeah, it's there. You just got to look for it.
Okay. Flying now. Coming out of the mud hole. So it's working pretty good now. I don't think they're trying to jump the mud hole anymore. They're just taking a good line and coming on through it. So now we've got some genuine racing coming up. One behind the other. Not much longer left in the race. Back into the woods again. Now we're going to head for the finish line because it won't be long before this race is over. Yeah. Well, I don't know how I made it back up here, but I made it. And right down there is where they come out of the woods. Then they have to go over here and check the barrels. They still have to stop and check in, right? Right. So it's not...
Every lap, you got to stop.
Every lap. Okay, we don't have that much longer before the race is over.
Another 20 minutes.
Another 20 minutes before the race is over. Okay.
Well, it'll take probably another 45 minutes here before.
Another how many?
45 minutes.
45 minutes?
Right.
Okay, this is the timekeeper. What's his name?
No, I'm not a timekeeper. I'm just one of the timekeepers.
One of the time.
Right.
Okay. So we've got approximately 45 minutes to go?
Right, they've been running an hour and 39 minutes and 15 seconds so far.
Hour 39 minutes. I thought the race is 2 hours.
It is. So they got another lap to go after this one. In other words, they got one lap. They're going to get the white flag next time, meaning they've got one more lap.
Oh, okay. Okay, white flag next time. There's a casualty over there. Yeah, he didn't make it. Whew. This is rough. So you don't get a shot of me. Here they come. One more Well, get a little wipe down there. This is that lady that's down at O'Connell's all the time, and she's laughing at me. How's it going?
Fine, great. Got a good turnout. Nice weather.
What are you doing?
Scoring. When the riders come by, we have to put down their numbers and their time. And the laps they're doing. Looks like you give out.
I am. I don't know who's in worse shape, me or the riders.
Or Mr. Cameron.
Where's Mr. Cameron? There he is. Look at him. He's over there just blowing.
And Mr. Hilliard.
And Mr. Hill.
Running.
Where's Dave?
Race day is tough.
Whew.
We even got mud on the cameraman today.
Yeah, but nobody's
on top of his hair.
Nobody's getting this camera.
The monkey ain't got you yet.
No, but it won't be long if I keep this up.
Saw him back there at one of them creek crossings back there in the woods.
Yeah.
This was early.
Where did we get him over yonder?
Yeah, he was looking good this morning.
I want you to come.
Yeah. You're wild.
I tell you what you need to do tomorrow.
Before the white flag, they're coming out of the woods, coming in, checking the barrels. This is the finish line, and everyone has to stop, check, so they can write down the lap number and the time, so they can keep everything in perspective here. This is the finish line. Come in, stop, check the number, write down the lap, and then you're off again. Flag time. Last lap. Last chance for everybody. One more go around. Let's find out who's in front here. White flag for everybody. This has been some race, ladies and gentlemen. It's my first experience. It's going to be the first for a lot of you, I'm sure. I'm watching it here on WBF TV, Sports Cavalcade. Everybody's getting the white flag here as they come around one more time. Check in one more time, white flag. They're coming out together, passing them in the corner. It's gonna be close. Uh-oh, here's cut off. Pit stop. Everybody's got to make a pit stop. Gasoline, one more lap on the pit stop. A little Gatorade. Gotta have that gas. Gotta have that Gatorade. And here we go for the last lap. Last lap. That one stalled during the pit stop, but they got him going again.
Okay, we're coming down to the conclusion of the race. We got about one more lap to go. We got a bike number 4 on a Yamaha. We hadn't got a name on this rider. He's riding in first place. In second place is bike number 11. They've got about 10 more minutes coming around this track. They'll be through with 2 hours and a half racing here at Devil's Ridge. I don't know his number.
He's a winger.
Only casualty I see.
Bit a tree.
Hit a tree?
Hit a tree.
Okay, well, you okay?
Yeah, they think it's broken. I have to go to the hospital.
Okay, well, maybe you'll be okay. Hopefully you will be.
Yeah, thank you.
Minutes before the checkered flag. Okay, pit stop. And a bit refreshments. There are a bit of refreshments. Say white flag or no, you gotta take care of the board. Now the wood's getting out of the way because they can hear the bikes behind them, and sure enough, here they come. This one I've seen yet.
Yeah, I hate my first place person that's got to start.
There's the winner, number 4.
Good run, man. Where you going? Yeah, Chuck's at 4.
You're all right. He can't.
Chuck's 4, 2 minutes back. They're way back. Stevie's way off. Good job, for sure.
We missed them coming through the break.
Yeah,
but we got it.
congratulations.
Thank you, thank you. Here, Norm, pull the cap off.
Shake hands.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Way to get the drink here. All right.
Okay, this is Dale Hilliard for WBF TV, Channel 46. We got a winner of the day's four-wheeler race. What's your name, sir?
Norm Bish from Brockway, Pennsylvania.
Norm, how was the track out there today?
It just kept deteriorating. It kept getting deeper and deeper and deeper in the ruts, and I didn't know how good it was going to happen, get towards the end. It was pretty bad.
Were there any bad spots out there that you had any problems with?
Yeah, there was about 5 or 6 different spots that got so bad that sometimes you just had to come up and wait and look around and hope a spot would open or else take a chance.
Did you run into a lot of problems with lap riders? Were they getting out of your way?
Yeah, they're the biggest problem out there, lap traffic, because if they get stuck in front of you, you have to find another line. If there is no other line, you're stuck too.
Okay, well, we appreciate you giving us an interview.
Thank you.
Congratulations on the win today out here at Sandflea 100.
Thank you.
At the conclusion of the Sandflea 100 today, our second place rider was number 11. That's Greg Ennis. He's riding a Honda. Finished up in second place, Chuck DeLulu, also riding a Honda, number 2. Got a couple of bikes around here I want you to look at. They were nice and clean when they first came in. Spotless, matter of fact. Looked like they come off the factory showroom. You can imagine how long it's going to take to clean these bikes up. Be several trips to the car wash and several quarters in there to get these bikes started. We'd like to thank you once again for being out here at the Sandflea 100. We'll be having some more coverage for you. Hope you stick around. We'll be racing tomorrow Going to be starting at 12 o'clock with the motorcycles.
Guess he's been nosy, seeing what's going on here at the motocross.
I got to sit down here and sell t-shirts.
Put a little lemon in it.
Okay.
Yeah,
you got a good crew here.
This right here is what you call agony in defeat.
Yeah, agony of defeat. We mean agony of defeat, too. Yours anyway. Well, you won, I said. I believe you are.
There's America's youngest rider to be coming up.
Nice spectators over here watching.
Hey, get this guy right here.
This guy.
He coming second. Second place finisher.
Second place, man.
Hey, I'm a spectator. I'm a nice spectator.
When's that going to be on? Pretty tricky, Corona.
Training with Chuck DeLulu here this winter. And, well, you won the next to last race up at Hard Rock, too, didn't you?
Yeah.
Hi, babes.
Yeah, I won that one down there. That was the first one I've ever won. This is the second one I've ever won.
And you also sponsor Chuck DeLulu.
Yeah. Chuck rides out of my shop, and we help each other out a lot.
See, maybe you're giving him some wrong advice here, or what? I mean, when the sponsor's beating the rider, but anyway, now Norman's been a good competitor, and he's got a shop up in Brockway called Brockway Honda. He's done a lot for Chucky and a lot of riders from the Indiana and Pennsylvania area. I think that's the name of it. Where the groundhog is up there.
Yeah, a little bit north of Punxsutawney, yeah.
Up near Punxsutawney. But anyway, here's John Ayers going to take it over from here. We got a big trophy over there I think you're familiar with. What did you think of the course?
The first couple laps, the course was nice. Of course, as the race progressed, it deteriorated a little bit in spots. It was some pretty tricky places to get around. And, of course, lappers.
Yeah, and I'll tell you something, guys. Same thing for the bikes tomorrow. Everybody's walking and saying, well, it's perfect, it's good. It is. It's perfect. But this time of the year, in the spring, in this part of the country or anywhere here in the east, the ground's soft, it's going to eat out with you, and you're going to have this rut problem. So you can figure early races, it's going to happen. But I think Ken and his guys did a good job on the course. Of course, it was tight in places, but if you used your noggin and got out of that rut in time, you could get around them. Norm, going over, and I'll turn it over to John Ayers. I want to do the youth.
Okay, thank you, Dave. I got one little story I got to tell about old Norm here. All last year, I had this little tape recorder, and I'd interview all these riders before the race, and I'd say, what do you expect today? Are you going to win, or what? Have you been training, or what are you going to do? And Norm would say, nah, I'm just going to go out and ride, and whatever I do, and week after week after week, that's all Norm would ever say. So finally, one day, we pull up, and Norm says, well, you know, Chuck and I were talking, and boy, I'd like to win one of these someday. You know, I'm not getting any younger, and someday I'm going to have to win one. He said, and I think today's going to be my day. And I about picked myself up. I said, Norm, are you predicting an overall victory? He said, yeah, I guess I am. And darn if he didn't do it. Now, today's the first time I see him since last year. He comes up and he says, John, I'm going to have a clean T-shirt because I plan on being on that podium at the end of the day. And I said, wait a minute, Norm. I thought you just wanted one career win. He said, nah. He says, you know, Chuck and I were talking again. He says, man, I'd really like to win here. I've been close 3 years in a row. This seems like if there is a place that's my track, this is my track. He said, I'm going to give it my best. And Norm, I have to say, did it work for you? Does it feel as good as you thought it would?
Yeah, it feels pretty good finally being up here after being so close 2 years in a row, you know.
2 years ago, him and Stevie Holbert were maybe a minute apart on the track, but only seconds in time racing for the overall win. It was the first time a four-stroke ever won, and Stevie won the overall over a very, very narrow margin over Norm. Last year was another real battle throughout the entire race, and Norm did it this year, and I talked to Norm a little bit ago, and I asked him what the secret was, and he felt like it was luck. But Norm, I don't believe it. Give us a little blow-by-blow while we wait for these other guys to come down. How'd it go from the start?
Well, I had the whole shot, and I led for about half a lap. I bumped a tree and rolled over, and Sloan and another guy passed me. And from there on, we just kept changing back and forth. Just started getting rutted up, and people getting stuck, and myself getting stuck, and lappers and so on. There was luck had a lot to do with it.
Who were the other riders who were up in there with you?
Oh, Sloan and DeLulu and Ennis and John Yoakley and all of us. We were just back and forth, back and forth.
Anybody you'd like to thank?
I'd like to thank Gear Racewear for my clothing, Sabaki Chain, Brockway Honda. That's about it, really.
How many years have you rode this series?
This is my third full year of riding this series. I ran 88, 89, and now this year, 90.
I'm sure you, as I have seen this series come from a long way when there was about 3 ATVs, and it was like, get these guys out of the way so we could get to the real machines. And a lot of you guys may not know it because you don't stay for tomorrow, but you're like the hidden secret of cross-country racing. The ATVs, there's as many of you as there's bikes. It's more exciting. It's a greatest bunch of guys you ever met. Everybody, we have nothing but good to say about the whole ATV crew. And the factories and the other people are starting to find this out. You guys got the cruise this year, and more things are going to come to the ATV riders. The biggest thing that's hurting you is all that government BS that's kind of killed the whole ATV industry. As the time passes, I think a lot's going to happen for ATVs, and I think a lot's going to happen towards the cross-country racing. And with enough of that, let's get Norm over here. Give him his award and his bottle. And if we have a trophy person, come on up. Norm, I see Sloan standing right over there. And DeLulo's right there, and Holbert's hiding right over there behind him. So go for it, man. How about a big round hand? Mr. Norm Bish from Brockway Honda, our overall winner here today. The first round, last year, Bobby Sloan made it 3 in a row. Maybe this is going to be Bish's year the next 3 in a row. That's probably the record to beat 3 in a row. I don't know. Did anybody ever compare it, Bob? Who knows? See, he's not even very good at it, as you can see.
I ain't very good at it, no. I don't want to waste it.
Give him a hand. Okay. Mr. Norm Bish, our overall winner here today. Congratulations, Norm. We're going to do the youth class first, and then we're going to move on through the rest of the riders. The youth guys rode early this morning. We're going to get them their trophies and get them underway. Okay, in our youth class this morning, our 4th place rider from Pennsylvania is Bethany Hobart, our 4th place rider. Bethany Hobart, are you here? Little Bethany's even a girl. And she's a 4th place rider. And Bethany, is this your first race? Well, come on up here. We'll talk to you. Let's get the other guys up here. 3rd place, William Yoakley. You can just stand right there. William Yoakley. Little Billy, I bet. 2nd is Chad Payton. And our number 1 rider in the youth class, in the stock youth class, is John Gallagher. This is the stock class that we're doing here with Bethany 4th, William Yoakley 3rd, Chad Payton, and John Gallagher, our number 1 rider. Wait a minute. Look at the size of this little squirt. This is our number 1 rider, guys, this little wee guy. How'd you beat all these big guys? I mean, I can see picking on this little girl, but what about these other big guys?
I've just been riding for years, and I guess it finally paid off.
How old are you?
12.
Where are you from?
Ohio.
Is your dad here racing?
Yeah, he's racing tomorrow. There he is, right there.
Does he do as good as you do?
No, he's horrible.
Where are you sleeping tonight?
At the Comfort Inn.
With who?
Him and Calicers.
Are you sure after what you just said about him?
I don't know. He might kick me out and make me sleep in the van.
You got any sponsors you want to thank?
Nope.
How about Dirtworks? Are they a sponsor?
Yeah, I buy all my parts from them.
Okay, well, we'll give them a thanks. And how about Mom and Dad or anybody like that?
I'd like to thank my dad for getting the bike. He had to change it back to stock yesterday, so he had to do that.
Well, Dad, you may not be able to ride worth a darn, but you fix bikes good. Thanks, Dad, and thank you. And our first place trophy there. And Chad Pate, our number 2 rider. Chad, how was your race?
Fine.
Anything exciting to tell us?
No.
Just a plain old race and you got second, huh?
Yep.
Do you think if you had another chance you could have beat him?
I don't know.
Another lap would have helped?
I don't know.
Thanks. He's no fun at all, is he? He didn't even pick on his dad. Come on up here, third place rider. It's not too often we see a girl on a trophy stand. That's why we're keeping you here so long. Now, our third place rider is William Yoakley. And is your daddy the guy that was out there in the lead today?
No.
A different Yoakley, huh? Well, congratulations. And Bethany, you're our fourth place rider. Did you think you'd be up here on this trophy presentation stand at the end of the day?
No, because I got sick and threw up all over the place.
Mama, a bad cook, or were you that nervous?
No, I ate pancakes for breakfast, and then I got out there and I started getting I shook up and everything, and I flipped the bike backwards, so I guess that just made my stomach get upset.
Oh, you mean you threw up on the track while you were riding?
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you one little question. Do you wear a full-face helmet?
Yeah, I pulled it down over my chin.
Okay. Well, congratulations. We're glad to have you, and it's great to have a young lady up here, and thank you very much.
Thank you.
Well, that was our stock class. Next, we're going to do the modified. We've got 2 riders here. We have a little Dusty Longwell in the number 2 ride, and a Benji Swanson. And I think these are 2 young fellas whose daddies both race. And if this little guy beat this big guy, there must be something to being a little guy in a quad. Okay, our number 2 rider, Mr. Dusty Longwell from Ohio, rider number 189. Tell us a little bit about your day. Kind of bike you ride?
80, quad sport.
Did you get the whole shot?
Yeah.
Where'd he pass you?
About, I think on the 4th lap, I got messed up, and he got ahead of me. We were real close.
Do you think when you're as big as he is, you could whip him?
I don't know.
You don't know, huh? Anybody you want to thank?
And my dad for helping from the bike and stuff.
How about Mom? Did she help any?
Nah.
I love to get these kids in trouble. Okay, buddy. Thank you very much, and congratulations. Okay, and our number 1 rider in the youth modified class, Mr. Benji Swanson. You got a dad racing here?
Yeah.
And what's his name?
Melvin Swanson.
Is he any good?
Oh, he's not bad.
Did he teach you everything you know?
Yeah, just about.
Did you have much competition today?
Yeah, a lot of it. I got stuck in a few places and he got around me a few times.
What kind of bike you ride?
Honda.
What size is it, 80?
Yeah.
Well, congratulations, and you're going to ride the whole series?
I'm going to try to.
See you at Loretta's there, buddy. Thank you very much, and give this guy a hand, our number 1 rider in the youth modified. Girls, data cards. Hey, how'd everybody like the event? Yeah. Hey, Grandpa, the quads back here, Mike Holbert, how was it? Not many. Are you guys all too tired to raise your hands, or just
maybe a couple other little things, and hopefully it'll work out well. We've got nothing to lose, right?
Hey, it looks great. You're off to a great start. Your first issue is dynamite. I've seen it. In fact, I sat and read it. It has all the numbers of the top 100 riders. and a lot of good schedules and everything that's happening, and good luck with you.
Okay, I appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Davey. Okay, gang, we're going to do the senior plus 40 is our class we're going to do here first, and 5th place in the senior plus 40 is Mr. Charlie Eldridge Sr. from Louisville, Kentucky on a Honda. Charlie Eldridge. Walks up. Go ahead a little bit closer. Our 4th place rider is Mr. Leland Musquire from New Bradford, Pennsylvania on a Honda. An old buddy of mine I've known for about 1,000,000 years. Third place, Steve Sherfis from Louisville, Kentucky. Our 3rd place rider on a Honda. That's 2 boys out of the top 5 from Louisville, Kentucky. They got some fast quad riders down there, huh? We got a young recruit here for a trophy girl. Okay, congratulations, sir. And our 2nd place rider in the 40 plus class is Mr. Richard Smallwood from Rochester, Pennsylvania. Another old buddy of mine on a Suzuki rider out of Action Cycle in Beaver Falls, Pennsylvania. And our number 1 rider in the senior plus is some guy that from Wadsworth, Ohio on a Suzuki, and he's 40 years old, and his name is Mr. Bob Lizzy. He's about as great a guy as you find. He used to be a promoter in Ohio from Grand Prix Raceway. And Bob, you handed out about as many trophies as anybody in the world ever did. How's it feel to be getting them instead of giving them?
Thought it was real nice. It was a lot better track than last year. I was here last year.
You were here last year?
Yeah.
You had a good time today?
A real nice time today. Did a real nice job.
Wonder why the guys that's always up here getting the 1st place trophies always have such a great time, and them grumpy old guys that didn't win never do, huh?
Last year I had a lousy time. I didn't win.
Congratulations, Bob, and good luck to you in the rest of the series. Okay. Okay, the next class we're going to do is the veteran 30 plus, 30 plus vets. And 7th place in the 30 vet is Mr. Vernon Thomas from Newport, Tennessee on a Suzuki. Okay, Ray, you grab it. Okay, our 6th place rider is Melvin Swanson, the daddy of the little boy that was up here a little bit ago. And this daddy can ride. He got a 6th place today in the Vet 30 Plus. He's from Fairview, West Virginia on a Honda. Melvin Swanson. He's another guy that's been around about forever. Melvin, how many years you rode this series?
3 now.
Congratulations on a good ride today. Were you happy with it?
Well, yeah, I was satisfied. The first race is the first race. You got to get it under your belt, and then things hopefully will get better.
I'm sure they will, and good ride today. See you at the next one. 5th place, Mr. Larry Mertz from St. Mary's, Pennsylvania on a Honda. 4th place is Mr. Danny Helpler from Royal Hall, North Carolina. A Suzuki rider. Okay, our 3rd place rider is Mr. Ike Lewis Jr. from Mount Morris, Pennsylvania on a Honda. High Point territory. 3rd place, our number 2 rider, Mr. Michael Bullard from Rocky Mount, North Carolina on a Honda. And our number 1 rider in the Vet 30 is Mr. Chris Brockway from Erie, Pennsylvania on a Honda. Our next class is the 250 Stock A. 8th place, Robert Schlossen from Darien Center, New York, on a Honda. Okay, 7th place, Timothy Prechtel, a teammate of our overall winner, Mr. Norm Bish, from Brockport, Pennsylvania, on a Honda, riding for Brockway Honda, sporting some new wild sunglasses. 6th place, Ricky Matson from St. Charles, Missouri, on a Honda. Hold on here. Yeah, this is okay. I'm okay. Stroke A class I'm doing here. I don't know what I was calling it, but anyhow, you guys probably know what it was. Our 5th place rider was Michael Holbert from Mount Morris, Pennsylvania, better known as the Grandpa of quad racing. Come on, Holbert, you want to talk any bit?
What do you want to talk about?
Well, I won't ask you how you like the track or how your day went, because you didn't win, and you're one of those guys that would love to win. But how was it?
Well, I don't like tracks like this. They're too tight for me.
Where were you?
Where was I when?
Yeah. Did you get the whole shot?
No, I was pretty far back.
Was the whole shot too tight or what? Hey, congratulations. In case any of you guys that weren't at Cincinnati a few weeks ago, the old grandpa came from a way back race and did one of the best races I ever saw in a quad race on an indoor arena cross. And that's about as tight as they come, so I don't know what he's saying. He's capable of winning any day there is. Trees. Okay. Our 4th place rider is Mr. Tom Prechtel from St. Mary's, Pennsylvania, on a Honda. No trees on a arena cross. And our 3rd place rider is Mr. Bob Sloan. Did you see any holes like that out there in the track, Bob?
Everywhere I looked.
In case there's anybody in the world that doesn't know this, I couldn't imagine it, but Bob Sloan won here last year, and he won the next 2 in a row, and it looked like an absolute runaway year for Bob. He won everything. He beat everybody. There was nothing close for 3 races, and then Lady Luck turned her way, and Bob had a rough year. I don't know if you ever fell behind in the points, did you?
Yeah, I think about 2 races ago, Chuck was 1 point up on me, and then we tied up and went in tied up.
And at the last race, it was made the best man win, and Sloan basically blew him away and ended up our champion last year. And 3rd place today, I'm sure you're not happy with knowing you, but I'm sure it's more than acceptable.
Well, it's a start. I had a pretty bad day, and lap traffic, it decided the outcome how I did. We're just looking for Loretta Lynn's. Maybe we can do better there.
I'm sure you will, Bob. You're about as a hard charger and determined rider as I ever saw. And we'll see you on the podium down there. Our number 2 rider is Mr. Chuck DeLulo from St. Mary's, Pennsylvania, another St. Mary's rider. And Chuck, the big question for you has to be is, do you think maybe that old Norm Bish is kind of leading you astray, or was it just his lucky day?
Well, I don't know. Norm's a pretty good rider. He taught me more than anything. Taught me more things about riding.
Kind of like taught you everything you know, but maybe not everything he knows?
Yeah, I hope he keeps teaching me. He ain't shown me some things yet.
Okay, well, congratulations on a good ride today. And our number 1 rider in the 250 two-stroke A class is Mr. Greg Ennis from Martinsville, Indiana. Teammate of Bob Sloan's from out that way. Greg, how was your day?
It went pretty good.
Did you see any holes out there?
Yeah, I got hung up in a couple of the last few laps.
What was it? Did you lead for a while, I understand?
No, I don't think I was ever in the lead.
Well, hell, there's a lot of people telling me you were in the lead, so you were famous and may not even known it. What do you expect out of the series?
I'd like to try to do a little better and get an overall.
Yeah, you haven't got an overall yet, have you?
No, I haven't won overall yet, but I plan to.
How bad do you want one?
Pretty bad.
Bad enough to whoop Sloan?
I'm going to try to.
Okay, great. Congratulations on a great ride today. And Norm Bish, who we had up here earlier, was our overall winner and the winner of the 250 two-stroke A, which moved up to our overall. So the next class we'll do is the 251 to open two-stroke A class, a new class this year. And our number 1 rider was Mr. Stevie Holbert, riding a Banshee. Stevie was the fellow we talked about a few years ago, was our first rider to ever win on four-stroke. And I have a feeling he may be the first rider to ever win on a Banshee, too, here in the weeks to come. Stevie, how was your race, and how'd you like that new Yamaha?
Well, it's going to take some getting used to, but as far as I can see, I think I can make it work.
You're one of those guys that you always rode a four-stroke, and everybody said, wow, why don't he get a two-stroke? You did. You won a lot of races. You were always up in there, and now you went to a Banshee. Why?
I just like being the odd man out.
I believe you. You know that? What's it like to ride a Banshee compared to like a 250 Honda that you rode so well?
Well, on a track like this, it's pretty tough because it's a pretty big bike and it's pretty heavy and it's super tight out here. At the faster races, I think it'll be a lot better.
Look out, Brownsville, huh?
Tennessee.
Oh, Tennessee. Uh-oh. He's not going to wait till Brownsville next week, huh?
Next week.
Okay, gang. That's our winner in the open class on his new Banshee ride. He's been a winner on a four-stroke before. He's been a winner on a two-stroke 250. And now he's a winner on a Banshee. Can't hardly wait till Loretta's. These boys are all going to be wanting it. Okay. Our next class is the 0 to 200 two-stroke B. Our third place rider is Mr. Larry Whalen from DeSoto, Missouri on a Yamaha. Our number 2 rider, Charles Hausberger from Dry Ridge, Kentucky on a Yamaha. Our number 1 rider, Mr. Paul Turbyville, the third, from Cameron, North Carolina. And do we have a local boy here? Paul, a local boy. Give him a hand, man. New blood to the series. Man, you're like a hero, boy. How was it?
Rough.
Rough. You ever ride anything tough like this before?
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem, huh? Congratulations on a great ride there, a young Yamaha rider. 22 years old. Hey, is Buren Hamrick around?
I put Holbert so late in my trailer. I just left it there.
Okay, the next class is the 201 to 250B two-stroke. 5th place, Mr. Sean Runyon from Marysville, Ohio on a Honda. 4th place, Clayton Poling III from Elkins, West Virginia. Don't say what kind of bike. 16 years old, though, a young whippersnapper. 3rd place, J.T. Logston from Cave City, Kentucky on a Honda. 2nd place goes to Curtis Forrester from Elkton, Maryland on a Honda. Curtis, number 2. We gonna get number 1 next week?
I don't know.
What'd you do in the series last year?
Finished up 9th.
Oh, well, you're off to a great start then. Good deal. Okay, and our number 1 rider today in the 250 two-stroke B was Mr. Chris Evans from Franklin, Ohio. Hey guys, if any of you staying in town and you're looking for something to do tonight, at 7 o'clock this evening, we're going to all have dinner at Gordon's Seafood House. And it's Old Man Coombs' birthday, so we're going to all, like, squirt whipped cream on him or something like that. But everyone's welcome. If you want looking for a place to eat and be with the crowd, that's the place to be. Gordon's Seafood House tonight at 7 o'clock. And Melissa, I'm almost done. That's not what this says, but it's James's Seafood House. Dave, is that where we went last night? Okay, it's on 501 South, right near the old Palomino Hotel that used to be the race headquarters. It's just right south of the Palomino Hotel. It's James's Seafood House. I went there last night, and it was excellent. It's more than reasonably priced. The next class, the 250 two-stroke B Open. I don't understand. I got one rider, Mr. Tim Keel from Royal Hill, North Carolina. on a Suzuki. Okay, man, in the big old four-wheel drive class, Mr. Scott, Jack Thutter. I can't read his writing. Jack Thuber. Mr. Scott Jack Thuber from Atlanta, Georgia, on a Honda, our #1 rider in a four-wheel drive class. Hey, how was that track on a four-wheel drive?
Tell you what, you try run. I used to have a 250R, and I've raced it in Supercross and stuff. You put something out there about 485 pounds, about that fifth lap, and those ruts, man, that thing, whew.
Tough race, huh?
Oh, yeah, I'll be back.
He'll be back. He's going to Loretta's? Great, we'll see you there. Okay, our next class is the four-stroke A class. 4th place, Jim Sanford, Fillmore, Indiana, on a Honda. Third place, Terrace Massey from Greenbrier, Tennessee, on a Honda. Tennessee boy, we'll be getting to his neck of the woods next week. Second place goes to Dave Hopper from Mansfield, Ohio, on a Honda. And our #1 rider is Mr. David McCarroll from Danville, Indiana, on a Honda. And our next class is the Junior 25 plus. 4th place, Mr. Eddie Young from Valant, Pennsylvania, on a Honda. I live near him. He's the only guy in the world that lives near me. Okay, 3rd place, Jeffrey Stanley from Clemens, North Carolina. Obviously, you either have a lot of money, a lot of friends, or you're a local. A lot of friends. Well, good deal. That's better than the other two by far. Okay, 2nd place, Daniel Stoffler from Indianapolis, Indiana, on a Honda. And our #1 rider in the Junior 25 plus class is John Schneckner from Girard, Pennsylvania, on a Honda. Another PA boy. Where's he at? Well, John, how was it?
Well, it was tough. Weekend started out bad. Someone stole their spare tires last night. And then started my bike up today, take it for a little ride, warm it up, and it seized up. So I figured it was all for naught. Got it broke loose, and just ran pretty good. I just gave it hell. It was my first place. So.
Wonderful. Probably feels pretty good to be up here with the #1, don't it?
Yeah, my buddy down there is complaining because I'm going to have a big head and he has to listen to it all the way home.
Well, you deserve it, man. You won.
Yep.
Congratulations. Okay, next we'll do the eeny meeny. We'll do the 250 two-stroke C class next. Eight places in this class. 8th place being Mr. Michael Haspel from Weirton, West Virginia, on a Honda. 7th, Raymond Lancaster from Silver Springs, Missouri, on a Honda. 6th, Jeffrey Sheenan, Stevens City, Virginia, on a Honda. 5th, John Ferrari from Nellville, New York, on a Yamaha. 4th, Tony Conyers from Lamar, South Carolina, on a Kawasaki. 3rd place, Mr. Chris Hansen from Rochester, Pennsylvania, on a Suzuki. 2nd place, Jerry Naylor from Bell Vernon, Pennsylvania, on a Suzuki. Okay, and our #1 rider in the four-stroke C was Jeff Rogan from Apex, North Carolina, on a Honda. Another North Carolina rider, winning a 1st place. Okay, and our last class of the day, gang, is a big one. We got 9 trophies in this class.
The life, yeah, this is the life, all right. How far did you come to witness this?
600 miles almost.